Hey, beautiful people. Welcome to another tip of Tipsy Tuesday. Thank you for listening. I just wanted to remind you, be kind to yourself. Okay? We are harder on ourselves than we are on anybody else. We can be our harshest critics sometimes. And criticism is good, but in some of it, most criticism, you have to find the truth and the lie within it. And a lot of times, because we're making up the criticism in our minds are very creative, and it will come up with all types of stuff. So break up the negative talk is what I wanted to speak about. I wanted to speak about breaking up the negative talk. You know, Danny, you always, whenever you start, you always this, you always that. Oh my God. When you start with the always, right then and there, and do I really always? Start looking for evidence outside of your mind for whatever you are feeding yourself. For instance, say I'm always mentioning, Danny, you always late. Girl, God. You know, and I'm beating myself up for always being, am I always late? All right, let me take myself through this. Am I always late? Looking for evidence outside of my mindset. No, I'm not. Looking for evidence of the times when I haven't been late, right? And I vividly right now can remember the times when I was in school, making sure I had to get the kids to daycare, then school by a certain time. And I think most of the time, yes, some of this is during being on public transportation. So, you know, it was a lot of variables, right? But I was on time, right? And so I know I can get it done. I know I've been able to get it done. So if I could do it on that, I can do it on this. Okay. So when you start yourself with you always this, you always that, look for evidence outside of that situation where you can counteract that with a time where you haven't been that. Okay. It exists. Your mind don't want you to think about it in this moment because it's enjoying the beating you up, but your heart is like, this cannot be true about me, right? I love me, and I know me have been able to do better than this, okay? So you got to do a little work to get heart and mind on one accord and look for evidence outside of your mind. If you cannot do it on your own, look into your inner circle. Girl, am I always late? Now, sometimes they may verify. Yeah, girl. I mean, always, baby girl. In fact, we tell you a half an hour different time than we tell the rest of us, hoping that you show up on time, like all of us. You know, they may confirm it, and if they do, that's fine. This is an opportunity for you to grow, and you take that opportunity to grow. Well, thank you, girl, because I thought I was just making it all up in my mind, but you looked outside of your mind. You looked for evidence. That's the step that we don't do. So instead of just staying in your own circle, you look into your own mind. You look to your circle for evidence of if what you were hearing here was totally accurate or true. Okay, so if they verify it, good. Now you know where you need to grow. Now you know what areas to grow. If they don't verify it, it's like, no, girl, you having a season right now, and I get it, but there was a time when they start talking about that time, you start thinking about what you did during that time and bring it to this time. Okay. So that's all I'm saying is when you have negative talk, don't just sit there and let it play. You go, hey, stop that. Sometimes literally you just have to just shake it off. You literally have to shake it off. Like sometimes I have to put motion to my body to tell my mind, we ain't doing that. I do all type of crazy things. Because sometimes that's what it takes to be crazy. Look, I done messed my hair up. And the video, guys, is backwards. So I don't know what I just did. Yeah, I think I got it right. No? Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop shaking like that because apparently that's what's gonna happen. But sometimes you gotta put movement to your body, literally, to let it know. Do something physically to your body to let your mind know. No, we're not going with that train of thought anymore. And you have to find another train of thought. So So that's why you look for evidence outside of you for a new train of thought on that situation. So give yourself the same grace and more that you give to others, okay? Befriend yourself, love yourself, show yourself some self-compassion, okay? As much, if not more, than you give to others. We're so kind to other people sometimes. And what? And if you need help on loving yourself and embracing yourself, you know, looking in the mirror and be like, hey girl, I love you. If you need help with that, let me know. Don't be in that alone. Get the help that you need, okay? Don't let pride get in your way and you don't get the help that you need. Go outside of yourself and find whatever you need. If it's not from me, from somebody else. But get the help that you need, okay? All right, my sisters, I love y'all. Love and light to your journey. Be kind to yourselves.